Many times people ask questions about God, not because they care to know about Him, but usually for the purpose of mockery and to put you in doubt in your faith. Now, one amazing thing about God is that He can come to you at your level. You don't have to come from a religious background or tradition for God to reveal Himself to you. God can reveal Himself through a rock. He can reveal Himself through a piece of bread because He is the rock of ages and He is the bread of heaven. He can use something that you do understand to explain something that you don't understand so that nobody is left out. If God was to make Himself accessible on the basis of our intellect, then it will not be just, because we do not all have the same intellect. God is not explained, He is revealed. He will reveal Himself to a 2-year-old as well as a PhD, because He speaks in all languages and reaches all tribes and people. God is something to reveal Himself. In fact, God is everything, and I have not seen a single person that has ever existed that knows everything. He is beyond human comprehension. He is a mystery that whenever He wants to communicate with you, He has to reduce Himself down to what you can understand. Because if He is to come in His fullness, it will cause your brain to explode. And that's what Paul calls the manifold wisdom of God. He has so much to Him that He has to break it down to you real slow. That to the hungry He says, I am bread. To the thirsty, I am water. To the sick, I'm a physician. To the lonely, I'm a friend. But truly, He is all of these at the same time, but He has to bring it down to you real slow so you can understand. The God of the universe, the God who transcends time, the God who existed before there was a where or when or this or that, the God who existed before there was anybody to tell Him He was God, the God who reigned before there was anybody to praise Him for reigning on earth, the sovereign Yahweh God, the God who sits on the circle of the earth and has all the power in His hands, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last, the one who was, who is, and who is to come, all at the same time, the God who said let there be, and things started popping out of the molecules and hooking up together, obeying the voice of who spoke, the God that stepped out into darkness and said let there be light, and there was light on the first day, and didn't make the sun until the fourth day. Sometimes God does some things and explain later. Heaven is His throne and earth is His footstool. He didn't have committee or board. Nobody voted Him in and nobody can vote Him out. He is God all by Himself. He has never been counseled or advised. He has never had to read a book or go to school. He has never asked a question that He couldn't answer. This God revealed Himself to David through something that he could understand. He said, David, I am to you what you are to this sheep. And David said, the Lord is my shepherd. Another person would say, He is my buckler. Somebody else would say, He is my shield. He is my protector. Another person would say, He is my healer. He is my provider. He is my defender. All this predicated on our experiences that we have had with God. God is so multifaceted that He can show many different sides of Himself. In all, God is God all by Himself.